Hi, my name is Matt Stevens, and tonight I wanted to do a little how-to infomercial on how to communicate. This chart explains the communication process. First, you have a source. They encode a message. Then they send that message through a channel where a receiver receives the message and decodes it, interprets the meaning, and then offers feedback to the sender. This chart may seem innocent. It might even seem useless. But I will tell you something. When you get married, knowing how to correctly use this chart and all the points mentioned within it could save your life. My first example.
Honey, does this outfit make me look fat?
Now, let's see what has just happened here. The sender has encoded a message and has sent it through the channel of speech to me, the receiver. Now, here's the tricky part. One of the most important aspects of communication is knowing how to correctly interpret the true meaning of a sent message. What my wife is not asking is, honey, does this make me look fat? In truth, she's really asking me and telling me, honey, I've had a really bad day and I just need a comment. Now to the fool, he would look at her and say, as compared to what? Or maybe not so much. Those comments could end your life. Let me show you how correct interpretation or decoding of a message is imperative. Honey, I think you look so beautiful in that outfit. Now we're going to go to my next point. Along with communication comes the problem of noise. Noise is a term used to describe any disturbance that disrupts a sent message and interferes with the transference of messages within the communication process. This is a big problem. The television. Not only a source of information and entertainment, but a source of destruction for marital bliss all around the world. Case in point.
Honey, oh my gosh, I have the most exciting news, okay? I was at work today, and like this client came in, and my boss has let me handle all his stuff, and so I got a raise because I did such a wonderful job. Hello?
Your job got a raise?
No!
You raised your boss?
No!
You gave your boss a job and a raise?
No!
What just happened there? I'll tell you what happened. The communication process was disturbed by noise. My wife communicated very clearly a very good message and an exciting one that she'd received a raise at her job. But her message was not received by me, the decoder or the receiver, because of background noise, ESPN2. This happens all the time, whether it be in business, in class, or just in general everyday life. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can think of a time when you're having a conversation at a coffee shop or Starbucks and you couldn't actually understand the person's message that you were speaking with because the place was just too darn loud. Now, I'm going to discuss how to deal with noise. Let's take that same instance one more time.
Oh my gosh, honey, I have the most exciting news. Today at my job, this client came in and my boss let me do his tax projection, and I did such a great job that I got a raise.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He just walked in your office and said, hey, you get a raise?
No, I did such a great job with this client that I got a raise.
So let me understand you correctly. You did really good with a client and your boss noticed that and said, hey, I think you deserve a raise.
Yes.
That's great.
Thanks.
Notice, what did I do here? when I ascertained that a message was going to be sent my way, I took care of the source of the noise. In communication, especially when speaking with others or being spoken to, you have to be very careful to be very aware of the different sources of background noise that could interfere with your message. I mean, you saw what happened the first time. Apparently she'd given her boss a raise or a job or something. But when she came in the second time, I noticed by her appearance that she was very excited about something. So I muted the television so I could focus on her. This is the second thing that could potentially save your marriage. In discussing the communication process, I think it would also be very, very important to kind of touch on one other subject. A lot of times, when you're out with your wife or your girlfriend, there's a lot of things going around, a lot of TVs, lots of sports, and those are distracting. But I think every man, or at least most every man, has encountered this one situation. There's no TV, there's no sports, nothing, just you and your girlfriend / wife, whatever it may be, and she's telling you about this great dress that she bought that day on sale. And you should be so excited about it, but you're not. Why not? It's because since you can't watch TV and see the sports, you're thinking about it. That's called internal noise. And it's also another aspect of communication that we must become aware of if we are to communicate effectively. My next point, I'm going to demonstrate how internal noise destroyed a perfectly good evening.
So honey, you know how I have that baby shower that I have to go to this weekend? Well, I decided that I really didn't have anything that I could wear. So I went to Dillard's and I was looking around and I was looking at sale racks like I know I'm supposed to. And I found the most awesome dress that was 95% off. And
Dallas
it's so
Cowboys.
cute. It's red and it's got flowers on it and it is going to be so cute for the baby shower. I am very excited about it and I can wear it out on a date too.
What?
Heard I just said?
Yeah, the Cowboys, Tony Romo.
What?
Yeah, you're excited about the dress you're going to wear for Tony Romo when you go out on the date with him.
That's right. I'd rather go on a date with Tony Romo if he listens better than you do.
So in this presentation, I think I've illustrated pretty well that understanding the communicative process, which would be encoding a message, sending it through a channel to a receiver, who then decodes, interprets the message, and offers feedback. If done correctly, this process can not only save your life, but your marriage.
Just be